Okay, all the springs are on it. Thought I'd give you a real quick how-to on setting valve lash. Go ahead and stick the pusher rods in, just these two. We'll show you on these two right here. I think I got that in the right position there. Gotta make sure you are hitting the center of the lifter there. And see, this one is the intake and that one is the exhaust, and the reason I know because that valve is lined up with the exhaust port. So go ahead and stick these rocker ones on here, and you want to make sure that your lifter is all the way down when you set valve lash, of course. It wasn't in the right position. There we go. Goes down just like that. And usually, as a rule of thumb, something I read in I think it was in the Lanati shop manual, or not a shop manual, but instructions on setting valve lash for your cam. You know your intake valve is fully or lifter is all the way down when your exhaust starts to open. Right now, this lifter is up on the intake, so we'll bump this engine into the exhaust lifters. It's just now starting to come up. Gotta be careful when there's no spark plugs in it. It spins kind of fast. Okay, now I see that one's up. So this one should be all the way down. The spec card for this cam calls for 24 thousandths valve lash on intake and 27 and 9/10 on exhaust. I'm just going to set them all at 26. That will be just fine. This is a lock nut right here. Little set screw on it. And I'm going to stick my 26 thousandths feeler gauge in there. If I can get this nut started. And just finger tighten it now until feel a little bit of pressure on that. Now this is something you kind of got to get a feel of it. Because if I was to leave that right there, right now we got 26 thousandths. It feels pretty good on that feeler gauge. Now if I were to just tighten the set screw, it will kind of push up, and as you can see, it got a little looser. So if I want a little bit of drag on that feeler gauge, so that maybe I got a tight 26, I tighten the nut a little bit, and that way you know you got it good and tight. And that's all there is to that. And now we do the exhaust just as the intake starts to open. So if for some reason looks like I lost. My switch came disconnected. Now we set the intake just as the exhaust just as the intake closes. There's the intake going down. There it's just now starting to close. And we do the exhaust side. Just like before, tighten our set screw down. We got some drag on that feeler gauge. Tighten just the set screw. Actually, both of them turned on me. So I'm going to back it up a little tight. Sometimes you have to take the wrench, hold the nut, tighten that, and now that feels a little bit on the loose side, so go ahead and tighten that nut. And that feels like a good slip fit for the 26 thousandths there. And that's all there is, and repeat that 14 more times, and we'll get it all together and see if this thing fires up okay.